love going last.
He said it all.
All these really good answers. And I just have to say, I couldn't agree with y'all more, okay? The whole concept of soft skills and soft skill development has been a missing piece of the puzzle, and a lot of educators don't want to do it. I remember when I started this gig way back when it was at UTA, and I said to people, we really need to teach professional development about careers and about choice and about how you negotiate on certain job markets, and that was a lot of years ago. And the faculty at that time would say, "Oh, we're not here to teach these kids how to get a job. You know, that's something that'll just happen. We're here to educate them." And I said, "So do any of you have kids in school right now? When they graduate, do you not want them not to have a job?" And of course, the answer is, "Oh, no, of course. I sent them off to Stanford so that they could get a really great job." So, being a little bit more mindful and conscientious about how we actually interact with the generations that we get to serve is one of the major points that I think everybody here made. Soft skill development. We've basically blown up our entire career professional development unit. Elizabeth Witt's back there. Hey, Elizabeth. Under her leadership, we've completely changed it from the ground up and rebuilt it. And here's what I'm going to say. The simple thing I'm going to say. I'm first gen. I started work when I was 12. I was going to be a ditch digger in Buffalo, New York. Being a construction ditch digger, worker, laborer in Buffalo, New York in the winter was not fun. And I decided maybe I should do something else. It took me a long time to figure that out. But here's what I know. When I got my college degree, they said, "Here's your degree, see ya." And I had no clue how to negotiate what was going to hit me next. I actually, this is God's truth, I actually thought the word resume was resume. Okay? I had no idea. I didn't know how to write a cover letter. I didn't know how to interview for a job. I didn't know how to negotiate a salary. I'd never networked. I'd never sold soft skills. None of that. So we're making a commitment that's a lot like what you're doing, and we got to compare some notes here. Every freshman who walks through our door this year will get the opportunity to explore careers. We'll have a resume developed freshman year where they can then begin adding in those soft skills that they're gaining. We'll have career coaches alongside of advisors, alongside of faculty. We're giving them that combination of cognate and soft skill and professional development that they need. Hopefully by the time they leave, especially our first gen, we're 43% first gen right now. Our first, and you wouldn't think it, you know, here we are, Tier 1 research institution, 43% first gen. And those kids don't always get that support that they need, and we're going to give it to them because at the end of the day, we want them to have that sense of success, to know how to negotiate an uncertain job market, to make career transitions, all of the rest of it. So that's one part. But now I'm going to switch gears really badly on you. What do we need for the future workforce? People with an entrepreneurial mindset and an innovative mindset. It's a hard thing to teach. You know, you say, oh, we all have an entrepreneurship center of some flavor. We all say that we emphasize innovation and discovery, but what drives our current economy? It's the technical changes that then trickle through everything. So we're doing something, for example, called additive manufacturing. Think 3D printing of complex metal objects that can build spaceships. Well, how do we get that out into the public? How do we sell that? How do we market it? How do we create those kinds of things? What is the wellspring? What is the fountainhead of how we drive modern economic development? It is through innovation and entrepreneurial behavior. And we can produce people who can take the ranks and work. We have more students at UNT working at Fidelity Corporation than any other university in the world. Very proud of that. And they're good. I ask what makes them better. They go, well, we get kids from SMU and UT, and they think they're going to be president next year. We get kids from UNT. They roll up their shirt sleeves. They're ready to work. They're happy to have a job. They put in a full day. They're good teammates for everybody. But if they're not capable of thinking out of the box and adding value in a disruptive world, they're not going to advance the way they have to. So we have to be able to put some of that in play too.
Yeah, thank you.